Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another daily cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get right into this information today, one taken uncut. Guys, I apologize about the sound quality. If there is an echo, I am on the road this week, so thank you all for your patience and understanding. So right here, Jack the Rippler. So a live transaction of $1,000, I believe it's dollars, from ATB in Canada, and they're the 9th largest financial institution in Canada, to Risa Bank in Germany. Now in 2020, German banks have the opportunity to use digital assets like XRP, and as we can see, they have been testing XRP years ago and they will use it. Now he links it down to his YouTube channel and reposts it, so if you guys want to check this out again, this is Jack the Rippler, a transaction from ATB in Canada to Risa Bank in Germany, all powered by XRP. They talk about the benefits, say typically a payment in the past took 2 to 6 days, and now it took 8 seconds for settlements, guys. That is unbelievable. And I know a lot of people have seen the benefits as well. I believe Stored XRP shared a video on the UAE exchange with Ripple, and they're just talking about the 3 elements that Ripple has, and Ripple can do all 3 things perfectly, and those were transmission, settlement, and reconciliation. Guys, this is truly digital gold, if not something much better. All right. Right here, I am Legion, so a new asset class. So I know we've gone over this before, but I really like this link, and he links it down below and just kind of shows all of the money, or the global, markets, I should say, because it's the debt market, which goes way beyond just the mere derivatives market, the precious metals, real estate, you name it. So let's just take a look at this really quick. I want to show you where we're at. So obviously you can see silver represented with this little square. We have cryptocurrency. This is all cryptocurrency, not just solely XRP, of course. We have the biggest companies in the world, significantly bigger, 50 richest people, California's GDP. Now the Fed's balance sheet. Now look at this. $3.5 trillion were added during quantitative easing altogether. So again, right here on the right, between 2008 and 2014, the Fed's balance sheet jumped to $4.5 trillion from $1 trillion due to controversial quantitative easing programs. Guys, if you've seen the video that I released yesterday showing even Donald Trump's old tweet from 2013, I think you'll find this pretty funny. Again, we can see the rest of the world's currencies and banknotes. We see gold, whether that's jewelry or even, held by the central banks themselves. We see the stock markets and the global stock markets. You can see the percentages here. The global stock market, guys, look at this, $73 trillion. Why on earth would you think a mere 100 billion XRP are enough, especially when 50% are locked up? Because obviously they want to go into the new millennia, or, at least the next century, I would assume, with things in control and ready to at least kind of control the supply in some manner, especially when liquidity is necessary. We have the global money supply, almost $37 trillion. Then we have this concept beyond narrow money, and this is called broad money. This is over $90 trillion. We see physical versus non-physical that actually exists as well. Crazy to think. Now, what I was talking about, global debt. What can actually, there's many reasons for debt. Obviously, the system is completely artificial. It's all a social construct. But look at this. $215 trillion. This is 325% of global GDP. Guys, that is insane. All right here, world debt, 70 trillion was added in the last decade alone. And obviously, compounding in exponential growth from here, it's scary to realize if we don't, stop this and cut it off at the head right now. Okay, so 215 trillion. And then global real estate. We can talk about commercial real estate, agricultural, and then we even see this right here. So $217 trillion. And then, drum roll, please, what am I saying? Derivatives market, guys. Look, on the low end, as I've been saying, $544 trillion. And on the high end, it can go all the way up to 1.2 quadrillion. Look at all these squares. Do you know how many times the cryptocurrency market could grow? And this is why I say, if we even get a fraction of any of these squares, any of this market, this would be unbelievable. Now, for those of you that do not know, derivatives markets, obviously it's a very intangible understanding of things, but there's different types of products that are built on the derivatives market. We see futures contracts, forward contracts, options, warrants, swaps. So what's a derivative? Well, a derivative is a contract between two or more parties parties that derives its value from the performance of an underlying asset, index, or entity. Now, some of you might say, Kevin, you're getting way ahead of yourself. Let's just get to $1 first. Let's focus on global remittance, which is Ripple's mission. And I absolutely get it. But when you have to look ahead and you see all of the DeFi products, you see what's going on with collateralized lending, you see Kava Labs, you see Sologenic literally building a giant stock market on the XRP ledger, it does make one wonder because, yeah, they're spending money to get to that point, and I think that they're ahead of a lot of groups. So that's just one thing I really, really, really want to emphasize for all of you is just to keep an open mind. If this were to happen, your investment would go haywire. Now, it would take time to get to this point, I'd imagine, but it's anybody's guess. All right, we're going to finish off with this. So XRP Crypto Wolf, Commerce Bank, Credit Suisse, and UBS carried out the first transactions on Deutsche Börse, and that's obviously a large group, a huge bank, and HQLAX's DLT security lending platform. Now this HQLAX, I talked about them yesterday. This stands for High Quality Liquid Assets, and this is a new security lending platform, a collateral lending platform, which uses, of course, Corda. This is R3's Corda platform. They can settle in XRP if they choose to do so. Obviously, the main points of settlement are the only digital asset named has been XRP. Obviously, it's not really live yet. And then the other option would be Swift GPI, of course, in the world of trade finance. So you guys decide for yourselves and connect the dots. Now, it was launched by R3 and uses Corda's DLT to provide liquidity and collateral management products. And then right here, so obviously we know, 15 groups or participants in the video. If you guys watched that, we got CIBC, Citi, Goldman Sachs, ING, JP Morgan's actually in the process of becoming the third tri-party agent in their operating model. And now this is what I wanted to show, and we'll finish off with this. It's actually showing their roadmap, their timeline. And look, 2019, it's game time. Onboarding and platform launch. So we'll see. There's only so many days to end the year off, and we'll see if we see any movement regarding this. I think that we're really waiting on regulations for XRP, or at least that's the narrative that is told. I'm always a little cynical. I think that this is all kind of pre-planned. Ideally, I would love, and I'm so sick of saying there's delays or hearing that there's delays, and personally, I just want to see price action at this point. I get it, 20 cents, 30 cents, even 40 cents. It's just not exciting for me anymore. Granted, it's awesome to make that money, but just knowing the true potential of XRP, those are not the gains I came here for. So again, guys, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next video.